Kia ora guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be playing with some more Glamlite. I've got the Glamlite Viva Taco palette. I'm going to do a sort of a series on them. I've got a few Glamlite palettes. In this video I'm going to be focusing on pickled carrots, oh gross, salsa roja. I do not know how to say that, and I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I'm probably going to use some of this pico del... I am so uncultured, girl. Is it pico del... Someone tell me how to say that, please. Onions, I can say that one. Yeah, so sort of the reddier tones. I'll probably add some of this, this brownie colour here. Oh, you can't even see it. This brownie colour here to it. Yeah, we'll come up with something. I want to do a little bit of a quick swatch of them. I'm going to go with, of course, onions. Oh my god, that's like butter. Butter. Go pickled carrots. Oh. Salsa roja. Roja. Oh, that is beautiful colour actually. And go... I know I'm not using it, but I really want to see this purple shimmer. Her Ms. Giselle's formula is amazing. So here we've got onions. Oh, that is... Whew, that would make a beautiful highlight. Here we've got... Oh, can't even see shade names. We've got salsa roja. However you say that. Oh, that's a beautiful deep red. Bit patchy on the swatches, but you know. This is the pickled carrots. Again, beautiful. And this one here is radishes. Lovely. So yeah, what I'm going to do is go away, do my base as I normally do. I'm probably going to come back and I'll probably have this eye done. And we'll play around with this eye. So this is what I've come up with. Okay, no. So welcome back. That's been a quick second. No. So this is what I've come up with. It's I quite like it actually. It's a look. It's a bold look, but I like it. All I've done is I've used the I've got shit everywhere. I don't need that palette anymore. So this is the look I've come up with. So the only shades I've dipped into are this one, this one, this one, this one, all of them. Yeah, so I'll just do it. So first what we're gonna do is, hopefully my camera's focusing. I can't tell, I'm sorry. Base. So I did drag it pretty much all the way back. I don't know if you can see. I've dragged it pretty much all the way back into here. So what we're going to do is we're going to prime the eye. Just with a bit of primer. This is just the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. Oh my gosh, my hay fever's playing up so bad. And I'm just going to buff that in with a big buffy brushy thingy. Again, don't forget to take that quite far back. A spitter. Now I do not set my eye primer. I just kind of let it go. I'm going to bring it in a slightly closer just for the actual eye look. Yeah, big sort of blending fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into pickled carrots and just stamp that up in here. We're stamping up in here. I don't know why that sounded better in my head. So just kind of mapping out that sort of crease shape. Now don't be worried, don't be too worried if it goes right up towards the eyebrows, because that's kind of what we want to do. And just a very soft swirly motion. You can see how I'm slowly bringing that back. I actually drew a look similar to this in my Beauty Cosmetics Beauty Diary. Sorry, Written Cosmetics Beauty Diary. But I did it using like the rainbow. If you want to see me film that, let me know, and I will. It's quite an intense look. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is, with another sort of fluffy-ish brush, it's a little bit more stubby brush, I'm going to go into that Salsaroja. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation of that, it's so bad, I know. And slightly kind of blend that backwards as well. So you can kind of see the sort of shape we're creating with that. There is going to be a lot of going between the two different brushes, because I don't want to kind of get in there with those harsh lines. Because these are pigmented, which is such a good thing. Because I find red and purples, even from my brand, when I'm testing colours and all that, red and purples are a really good test for formula, because they do tend to blend away to nothing quite often. And Ms. Giselle formula, she's not here to play. This is amazing formula. So I'm dipping into Bare Beauty Volume 1. I'm just dipping into that shade, that sort of bone shade, and just getting rid of some of that. Using that to blend up on the brow bone there, just to soften that area. Because you don't want no harsh lines up in there. Now, oh, excuse me, oh, my nose has gone mental. Just with a little sort of stubby brush, I'm going to get right in here, and then go back into my blending brush. And got that. Now, I took sort of this packing fluffy brush and went into Karna Asada. Oh, I cannot pronounce that. So I went into this brown shade here. That brown shade there. And then just kind of stamp it in that whole area there. It's going to darken this outer corner up. And I do kind of bring it up into the crease, just where, just to darken that all up a bit. Then of course you're going to continue going back into your brushes. And just with your swirly motions. Don't forget with your darker colour to make sure you're kind of dragging it up as well. What about lifting? So it kind of lifts it up. So I know I just got a bit there that is so freaking annoying. Oh well, we'll fix it out. Taking that just up in here. You can see how that's deepened up in that crease area. It's actually a beautiful shade. I think what a lot of people, when they do this sort of look, they think they've got to go in with like a black or something like that, when in actual fact it's not the case. You really don't. If you can get a really good pigmented brown, it actually generally works a lot better than going in with a black, in my opinion and experience. Now, of course, taking that down into the inner corner, I'm going to go back into my little stubby brush onto the Salsa Roja, what colour it is, and stamp that in here, just as a bit of a guide. Right, now, the fun bit. Cutting that crease. I'm going to go in with some of the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Halo, which is their white. I'm going to, if I can find it, with my cut crease brush, which I always use. I love this brush for this. Actually, first what I'm going to do is, oh, by the way, these are some lashes I'm coming out with. They just seem to feel like they're falling off. I don't know why. I actually do know why. It's because I've got the Kiss Strip Lash Glue and I'm nearly out and it's starting to dry out and it's really stressing me out. Just with a Q-tip, I'm going to go into some micellar water. Now, I know people are like, oh, you shouldn't do it, it breaks down your makeup. And yes, it does. Like, that is the actual job for it. But I'm literally going to do this, do some TikToks and wash it off. The reason I do it like this is because when I push that in there, it actually cuts my crease where there's going to be no transfer. That makes not much sense, but you know. Life doesn't make sense, does it? So that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to cut that area out. Going in with my white, yeah, just like that. I used to suck at these cut creases, but I found that I'm getting better at them and I'm enjoying them more, which really goes without saying, because the more you do something, the better you're going to get at it. But I've got to say, I don't often gravitate towards red eyeshadow, only because I'm going to have this. Normally, a red shadow is chronic for staining. Now, I'm holding out my hope that my girl, Ms. Giselle, it's not going to happen. To be fair, I've used her pink and some blues, and they didn't stain. They're actually incredibly good. All I'm doing here is using a flat packing brush and tapping here, just so we get a bit of a blend happen. because we're going to go over with some of the shimmers, and I want a really nice blend. Otherwise, you know, if it's not blended right, what's the point? Going back in with that little stubby brush into that shade, what was it? Salsa Rosa. Right, so I'm going to go in with one of those little ones into El Pastor, I think it's called. Now I'm just going to kind of go right in here, so butting up right onto that red there. Now I did just make a mistake, because you know what, I'm human. I think this red metallic here has to be the most beautiful metallic shade that I have ever used. I'm now going to go into the orange metallic and just literally put that right on the corner there. Now going in with the lightest one, I'm going to go into onions. This is where it all comes together. There is going to be a lot of back and forth between these ones as well. Well, maybe not too much, but a little bit. Why don't I do? Oh, there it is. I'm going to go back into with that stubby brush with the salsa thing. Just kind of get that red back in there. Beautiful, I am so beautiful. I've got that stuck in my head now. Now don't forget, when you're doing this, you always need a in-between colour. So for me, I'm using Pico del Gallo? Pico de Gallo? I hope I'm not offending anyone with this. Perfect. That's all I'm going to do now. That Pico one did have a little bit of fallout. Not too much though. The brush I used to put my primer on, I'm literally going to tap that all on the floor, on the, just where I had that bit of red. Now it doesn't look so heinously out of proportion. Now, we also have prayer now. I'm going to do some liner. I want the liner to kind of follow that sort of direction, so I'm not going to talk. No. So I ended up doing my liner and lashes off camera because they were just being a pain in the ass, to be honest. It just wasn't my day for liner or lashes. They are completely different. But yeah, so as far as the Glamlite Viva Taco palette goes, oh my god, I love it. so far. I'm going to do some more looks with some of these other colours. I might even throw a neutral look around somewhere. Deep smokiness. You love it, beautiful. But yeah, if you haven't tried Glamlite, I highly recommend it. She's got some sales on at the moment. I don't know if it might still be on at the time of filming this, where it was 30% off, 30% off when you use the code SWEETS. That's how I got all this. Yeah, lashes, of course. As I said, they'll be released at the end of this month with my next collection. Yeah. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any suggestions of colour combos you want me to try, I need to start pushing the boundaries of my colour schemes. So, make me do it. You know, sound off down below. I'm gonna probably do some more with this one. I don't know if I'll film with it, but I'll definitely be on the socials, which are all linked down below. Go check out my store as well. You might find some stuff you like. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. Have a safe one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.